Alright guys, Sunday evening. I am burnt as fuck because I was all day on the boat. That doesn't matter. Let's get straight into what I'm eyeing for the next week because I see some amazing potential trades. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we have oil. Now oil, I tried to trade it last week as you know, but what I'm seeing in oil, if you look at the monthly, look what happened back in 2020 when the bull run started. Look, it's just spiked straight away and went on massive bull run, and I believe this is gonna repeat the history. You can see we had a strong push down and then bounce and just continue up for I don't even know how many months. This is like a year or 2 years just going up. And what happened here? We had a push down and we had a 4 months, 3 or 4 months push up. Now obviously there is a resistance down here, but I think we're just gonna break through it and then continue up. Because if you look at the weekly, we have a strong weekly bullish candlesticks. If you look at the daily, now you can consider daily to be bearish or bullish. It really depends. I will consider with the bullishness it's going right now and the weekly being bullish, that I'm gonna count this as a bullish. Normally, I think this would I will count this as a higher low, higher high. But we are now on a support on a weekly, so I think, and a strong on daily as well. So I think we're just gonna bounce from here. You can see it kind of slowing down. Now if you go down to the 4 hour, what I'm waiting for basically, it's basically just to break above these previous highs, break above, and then retest, and I'm gonna buy. And this could be actually huge potential trade if you look at the daily again. This could be massive. Like if you enter here, let me get this. Let's say you enter here. Let me get this stop loss somewhere there, and then take profit. Previous highs. Like this could be like 126, 127, easy. But we'll see how that goes. Next, I have GBP CAD, and even the weekly. The weekly is bearish again. If you look at the monthly, I believe, monthly again, you look at back in the history what happened. 2020, or this was 2019, we bounced basically and we're kind of hovering around. But 2020, you can see the November, September, August, we just keep going up. I think it's gonna happen the same thing, to be honest. So on a daily, at least, this is not gonna be a big trade, but what I'm basically waiting for is to retest on the daily down here, and I'm gonna buy. Because if you look at the daily, it's bullish, the 4 hour is bullish. This is nice, clean potential trade. If the price allows us to entry, I'm gonna enter for sure, because this is gonna be beautiful, by the books. Euro AUD, again, what I'm seeing, if you look at the weekly, where are we? If you look at it back in 2020, let me get this, I don't know why it's not showing properly. If you look at back in 2020, you can see all-time high 2020, massive spike, and we just basically just dropped down, and we just continue down for like how many years? Like 3 years or 4 years, nearly 3 years. Crazy. So I think this is gonna repeat again, because you can see this is the all-time high, and now we are here. If I go, even that the weekly is bullish, the daily is nicely bearish. It was bearish. We turn around, we went bullish again. We broke the previous highs, and then we make higher high, higher low, higher high. We broke the high low. Now becoming this low low. So all I'm waiting for is basically just to retest. If you look at a 4 hour, just to retest into this area, and I'm gonna sell. Euro JPY. I think we're gonna keep running up, even this is a strong engulfing bearish candlestick, but we are pretty much still very bullish. Again, if you look back in history, what happened during 2020, during the bull run, we had a massive dip down, and then we just continued massive bull run for, what is this, like 4 or 5 years? 4 years, it's crazy. I think it's gonna happen. We're either gonna continue up, or we're gonna just drop all the way down here. So if I look at the daily, the weekly is still bullish. The daily, I think I will see if I'm gonna be waiting to break these previous highs to then retest and buy, or I'm just gonna enter off the 4 hour. I think I'd like to enter off the 4 hour. You can see this was a head and shoulders and we're supposed to go down, and then we had an inverted head and shoulders and we're just going up. So I think with the momentum it's going, I think we're just gonna retest down here and continue up. Next one is